Hello crafty friends, thank you for hanging out with me for another video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mads, I'm a crocheter. I do have a co-host called Socks. If you haven't guessed, he is my dog. He is currently having a beauty nap though, which he does for about 18 hours of the day. He's basically a cat, a very large bony cat, because he's a greyhound. But he might pop by and say hi later, who knows, we will see. Stick around to find out. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the book acquisitions that I have made this year, and there is a lot. There is 24 of them. I can't believe that I've purchased that many books, but they were all at a great deal, which I will be sharing with you also, so you can possibly score a great deal as well. Because at the end of the day, this hobby can be quite expensive. I'm sure most of you would know, and if you don't, you're probably just starting out. Be prepared, it is expensive. So we should all be able to save money if we can. Now, if you've been here for a while, you know that I mainly share tried and tested things with you. All of my book reviews, I have made every single pattern in the book to give you an accurate review. Same with these ways, I have basically tried both of these myself, and I am sharing my experiences with you. There are heaps of other ways to save money on crochet books or yarn or hooks and things like that. If you have tried them, please let us know in the comments section below. At the end of the day, we should all share the best ways to score a good deal, because it is a community after all, and saving money is a great thing because it can quickly rack up, especially in this craft. If you know, you know. But without further blabbering, I'm going to get into my books. So as I mentioned, there are 24 books. I bought most of them from one website, which I will get into a little bit later. I will get into the first book that I purchased this year first though, and that is Crochet Cafe by Lauren SV. I will be looking at my computer a lot because I just cannot remember all of these things. I'm sorry if you can do that. Holy baloney, hats off to you. My brain can't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning, so if that's telling you anything, I have terrible recollection. So Crochet Cafe, I bought it in January, very early January, and I essentially bought it on my phone's app store. So it is an ebook, and all of these that I'm going to be talking about are ebooks, but you could always print them out, I guess, if you prefer physical copies. For me, I like to crochet on the go, when I'm in the car, or on the way to work, on the train or the bus. So I like having the pattern on my phone. If it's a physical pattern, I take pictures of it so I can then refer back to it while I'm crocheting on the go, rather than having to carry a full book around. So, you know, digital copies work great for me. But it might not be for everyone, so this might not be very helpful to you, but hopefully it is. Hopefully you can just benefit and then probably print out, so stick around. Crochet Cafe, Lauren Epsey is the author. On Amazon, the physical copy retails for about $26.41, and this is Australian dollars. I do live in Melbourne, so all of the currency that I'm going to be talking about today is Australian dollars. If you live somewhere else, you might just have to do a little bit of conversion, sorry about that. But if you haven't heard of this book before, it is essentially an Amigurumi crochet book, and it has lots of delicious little items for you to make, and it's categorized into breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner and dessert from memory. And it's really cute. Ever since I bought it, I've been like literally so ready to make them, but I have unfortunately worked up way too many whips for my liking. If you know me, I like to have one whip going of a kind, so like one of a blanket, one of an amigurumi, maybe one of a wearable. I have too many at the moment, so I'm just trying to get some of that down and then I will get started. There are so many cute patterns. I just had a quick flip through before this video, and I just don't even know where to start. So Socks might have to help me, and if you know what I'm talking about, you know. If not, I'll link a similar video up here, and Socks will likely be helping me pick my projects for this one in the near future. So don't forget to hit the notification icon so you don't miss when that comes out. But I paid basically nothing for it because I got this via an app called Google Rewards, and I do have an Android phone, so I'm not entirely sure if this is available on Apple, but you might have similar apps. And essentially how it works is this little Google Rewards app will send you surveys a few times a week. They're literally like 30-second surveys. It's like 2 to 3 questions per survey, and it gives you 8 to 30 cents from memory. and you rack up the money pretty quickly. I think I got like $15 in a couple of months. And you can spend that money towards anything in your Play Store. So, you know, games or any apps or in-app purchases as well, because it's your Play Store essentially on your phone. Or you could buy ebooks, which is what I did. So this book happened to go on sale for about $8. And because I had like $15 saved up, I quickly snapped it up. And yeah, it's just been sitting on my phone waiting for me to make them. So definitely have a look into that app. I know there's heaps more, and some of them even give you like Amazon gift cards and things like that. Like you can redeem them for Amazon gift cards. So you can actually purchase like physical copies of books as well, if that's more your thing. I haven't tried any of those apps, so I'm not going to recommend any, but if you do know, please let us know in the comment section below. So that is the only book I've got so far from doing that little method. However, I am constantly looking at the little app store to see if there's any other sales going on books, because a lot of the books on the store are actually quite pricey, like the well-known ones. There are definitely like $5 books or even free books, but a lot of the ones that I want that's on my wish list are about like $30, I think. So I'm waiting for them to go on sale so I can spend that Google Rewards money towards them and score some more free books. All it costed was my time, so not really free, but free in my eyes. The next 23 books I got from this site called Humble Bundle. I always struggle to say that, so I'm not going to say that too often. Humble Bundle was recommended by a fellow YouTuber for the life of me. I cannot remember your name. I'm so sorry. My brain is just terrible in remembering these things. I'm reading off the laptop right now because I just can't even remember what I said 5 seconds ago. And essentially how this site works is it has bundles of things, not just books. It has like software and games, and these bundles are out for a limited amount of time. I think it's usually around a couple weeks, and you pay a very discounted price for that bundle, and that money essentially goes towards a good cause. So, you know, you're saving money and you're also helping a cause out, so it's great both ways. This particular video that I watched where this lady recommended it, I quickly hopped on Humble Bundle and saw a crochet bundle and a knitted bundle, and I don't knit currently, so I was like, oh, I should look at the crochet bundle. And there was like 6 hours left or something on the bundle, and I was like, I need to buy this just to see if it's legit. I did use PayPal because I was skeptical. I'm always skeptical. But I haven't been spammed yet, so I think this site is legit, and I have done some research and everyone says it's legit, so it seems to be legit. And essentially I got 23 books for a very, very cheap price. I will tell you at the end. I will also tell you how much these books cost on Amazon, the paperback copy, just to sort of give you an idea of what they would have costed if I was to purchase it outside the bundle, if that makes sense. I have categorized them into a few different categories. So I've got Amigurumi, I've got a home category, which is just like blankets and bags and stuff, and then I've got a crochet category, which is essentially like teaching you how to make stitches and motifs and things like that. I'm going to start with the biggest category, which is Amigurumi. So one of the books that I got was Kawaii Crochet. It retails on Amazon for $39.99, and it is a really cute book. It's a very popular one as well, so most of you, if you do Amigurumi, would have heard of it. It is sorted by color. It's so satisfying to look at. The cover is like in rainbow, and the patterns are organized by color as well. So there's like a red section with all of the red patterns, and then like a green and a blue. It's really pretty. I can't wait to dig into it. A lot of the patterns are quite small just from looking at it. I haven't made any patterns from any of these books yet. I will do them very, very soon, hopefully, because there's quite a few of them, so it might take me a few years, but we shall see how we go. But I can't wait to get into this one. It looks so incredibly adorable. I also got Crochet Iconic Woman. This one retails for $44.99. There are, as the name suggests, iconic women in this book. There are 15 patterns, and there's patterns of lots of different people like Cleopatra and Jane Austen and many more. I then got 2 Edward's Menagerie books. I always struggle to say that word. I got just a regular one. I believe it was like the first one, because I think there's an updated version of that maybe. and I got the birds. So the regular one, the Edwards Menagerie, retails on Amazon for $44.15, and the birds retails on Amazon for $44.99. There are 44 animals or birds in each of these books, and I've had a quick look through it, and it looks like a lot of it is basically a base pattern. So you've got like a body and legs, for example, and the specific pattern will tell you make the body and the legs and then do these specific things to turn it into the character that you're going to make. So if you like that sort of pattern, definitely go check it out. It's quite popular. It's not one that I would usually gravitate to. I think it's more like the Ragdoll style of crochet pattern, which is not my thing personally, but it's very popular book, so a lot of people do seem to like it. I think I will be trying out some of the patterns. I don't know if I'll make all of them or 80, because it does seem to use just the base pattern and then customization, so we'll see how we go, but I can't promise that I'm going to do a full comprehensive book review on this one. I do apologize if I eventually do them. We shall see. I have so many books to crochet, I might run out of time. The next book I got as part of this bundle was Snuggle and Play Crochet, which I've seen heaps of YouTubers talk about as well. It is super cute. It retails on Amazon for $37.47. There are 40 toys slash loveys. And if you're not sure what a lovey is, it is essentially like the top bit is like an animal, like it could be a head and arms or something like that, and then the bottom, instead of legs and a body, it is a little blanket. So it's a cute little toy for young humans, and a lot of you have talked about it. This one was actually on my to buy list, and I'm so excited that it was part of this bundle. It's so cute. I can't wait to make them. I then got My Crochet Animals, which retails for $29.99. There are 12 animals with clothes and accessories, and there's a few different chapters in them. So the first one I think is To the Forest, and then there's a bear, raccoon, fox, deer, and wolf included in that chapter. In Love is the next one, and then there's a koala and a panda. Three Little Pigs, there's a chef, a butcher, and a junior chef pig. And then there's Rabbit's Little Family, which is a mama and baby rabbit. I then got My Crochet Doll, which is also by the same author. And there is a doll with basically a suitcase and a bunch of accessories and clothes and other things. So like it's in chapters. So in the beach chapter, it's like it has a paddling pool and a little bucket. So it's really cute. I think it'll be a fun little interactive toy, I guess, for a little human. It seems very interesting, and it retails on Amazon for $30.18. Amigurumi style crochet is sort of similar. It's a doll with clothes as well, and it retails on Amazon for $44.99. Crochet Ragdolls is the next one, $57.99 on Amazon. There's 30 ragdoll style animals. They look quite cute. I can't wait to make a few of them. Make Your Own Crochet Animals is the next one in the Amigurumi list, $49.99. And they look to be quite small amigurumi, so quick makes if you're into that. And it's things like earrings and baubles. It's really cute. I can't wait to have a look into it a bit further. The last one on my amigurumi section is Quick and Easy Crochet. This one retails on Amazon for $23.35. There are 100 projects. Most of them look to be amigurumi, however there are some flat pieces as well, like flowers for example. I've just included it in this section because a lot of it does look to be amigurumi. But that is it for the amigurumi section. The next one we're going into is home, which is things like blankets and bags. So Crochet Animal Rugs is the first one on my list, and that one retails on Amazon for $39.99. There's a few different animal sections within the book. That's I think how it's chaptered, and each animal has a rug and a pillow and a third item. So the third item could be like a stool cover or like a tote bag or something like that. It's really, really cute. I can't wait to make those as well. It almost makes me want to have like more little kids in our family because I don't have much. and I don't know what I would do with them once I make them. So I really need some more babies in my life. Maybe not for me right now because I have too much to crochet and I don't want anything to distract from that, but we'll see. Fairytale blankets to crochet was another one on my to buy list. That one retails for $34.99. It is super cute. It's customized blankets. I think you make like a base blanket and then you customize it to make different characters. So there's things like Red Riding Hood, a unicorn, a wolf, an elf, and it's sort of cute. I would imagine for a kid, you know, during story time, they could just have like the blanket hooded over their head and wrapped up in it. I think it would be super cute. I can't wait to make them. They are bigger projects though because they're a blanket, so definitely keep that in mind if you're interested. Like, it definitely shouldn't be a quick make. At least for me, that will probably take me like a few months to make one. So can't promise that a review is coming out anytime soon on that one. The next one is Supersize Crochet, $34.99. There's 20 makes in there with super chunky yarn. So if you like making things with like super thick yarn, this is a book for you. There's things like blankets and storage baskets and slippers and many more. The other books are, the next book on the list is sort of in a similar category. It's Extreme Crochet with Chunky Yarn, also very thick yarn. $24.20. There's 8 crochet projects including a cowl, beanie, rug, things like that. Easy Dishcloths is the second last book on my list, $19.99 on Amazon, and as the name suggests, it does have dishcloths in there. Simply Stunning Crochet Bags is the next one. This one's quite pricey, $72. I did have a look at the author's books and all of them seem to be that pricey, so maybe it's just like a conversion thing, I'm not sure. But $72 on Amazon, and there's things like laundry bags and handbags and more. Definitely interested in making one of those too, because I have been wanting to try making little market bags to use when we go out shopping. So can't wait to get into that one as well. The last category is crochet, which is mainly like stitches and like motifs and things like that. So I've got the Modern Crochet Bible, $44.99, and it goes into quite a few things like amigurumi, surface crochet, corner to corner, mosaic, Tunisian, etc, etc. There's also the Stitch Encyclopedia, the crochet version. I'm assuming there's a knit version as well. That one is $95.75, the most expensive book in this bundle. It has basic stitches, more complex stitches like puff or popcorn stitches, shaping, seaming, many more things included as well. Then we've got the complete crochet course, $44.99. It goes into things like reading patterns and charts and swatching. It talks about stitches like cabling and then color work and buttonholes and zippers. This book has so much. Out of all of the crochet kind of guidebooks, this looks like the most comprehensive. So if you were after one, I would say probably go for this one because it looks like it covers a lot. I haven't personally read any of these books yet, so if any of you have experience with any of these, please let us know in the comment section below whether you've liked them. But this one did seem quite interesting. It had so many things included in it. I've then got Crochet Every Which Way Stitch Dictionary. There's 125 essential stitches in this book. It retails for $39.99, and as I mentioned, there was 125 stitches. It has things like closed stitches, mesh, fillet, lace, textured stitches, etc. I then have motifs, so 200 crochet flowers, embellishments and trims. That one is $38.59 on Amazon, and then the same author also has one that has 10 crochet flowers. I haven't included a price on this one because flicking through it, it did have a lot of the, like, I'm pretty sure every single pattern in the 10 crochet flowers book were included in the 200 crochet flowers book. So you wouldn't really buy the 10 crochet flowers book by itself, I would think, if you already got the 200 crochet flowers book. Seems like better value for money to get 200 or for 10. So I have left out the price of that one. Same author, that was probably like an updated version, the 200 one. So that was 23 books in total from Humble Bundle, and all of that added up, Amazon pricing for the paperback, like the physical copy, was $938.55, almost $1,000 for 23 books. Seems about right. I only paid $27.27. And I think that was the minimum you have to pay for the books. You could, it's sort of like a donation system, so you can pay less, but you get less books in the bundle. You can pay more, and it goes towards a cause. I wasn't really sure if this was a scam or not at the time, so I just paid the minimum, and I've sort of been watching my bank account. So far so good, so I think it's really fine. But $27.27 for my 23 books, and I'm pretty sure that most of these books on the list costed more money than that, so that is a great saving. $911.28 to be exact in savings. Now tell me if that isn't a good deal. Isn't that crazy? I wish I found this sooner, honestly, because I have spent probably hundreds of dollars on my other physical copy books, but I love them all. I'm not going to judge them. So, but yeah, that is how I scored great deals. If any of you have tried other ways of scoring great deals on maybe yarn hooks or books or whatever it may be, crafting related, please let us know down below. I would also love to know if you've actually read or tried any of these books yourselves, because I haven't had a chance to look into any of them just yet. And I honestly just don't even know which one to pick first, because there's a lot of great books in there. So please let me know your thoughts if you do have some of these, and any recommendations of what patterns and things I should do from these books as well. I would love to know. But that is it for this video. I hope you found some interesting deals from my little video, and you can benefit from it in the future. But that is it for today. So thank you again for joining me. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you found this one useful. I will see you in my next video. Bye.